20th century, in case you haven't noticed, football head, and there's been a little invention called the telephone.
Nickelodeon's Hey Arnold follows Arnold and his friends as they navigate life's everyday challenges. One of Nickelodeon's most memorable 90s cartoons, the episodes range from serious and relatable to goofy and entertaining.
Come on, Gerald.
Why don't you give up? The sky doesn't belong in the sky. It belongs in a trash can.
Gerald.
Welcome to The Rewind. Today, we'll be counting down the top 10 Hey Arnold episodes. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button for good luck. Number 10, Operation Ruthless.
I'll just walk up to her real casual and I'll say, what was it again?
Hi, Ruth.
We don't usually see Arnold so enamored by someone, but in Operation Ruthless, he's completely fixated on a girl named Ruth. Helga is obviously jealous of Ruth and spends the majority of the episode trying to keep Arnold away from her. Helga's got her work cut out for her though, seeing as Arnold starts to melt anytime he's around Ruth.
Oh, hi Ruth. My name's Arnold.
Hey, watch where you're going, you little yellow-haired shrimp.
Number 9, Stoop Kid. The iconic chant, "Stoop Kid's afraid to leave his stoop," lives rent-free in our minds to this day. Legend has it that Stoop Kid was abandoned on the steps of his stoop as a baby and hasn't left since. Arnold realizes it's fear that keeps Stoop Kid from leaving the only spot he's ever known and tries to help Stoop Kid get over his trauma and move forward.
I could leave the stoop, but for now I'm just gonna keep hanging out here, 'cause I'm Stoop Kid. That's who I am.
Number 8, Miss Perfect.
What's your deal?
Well, we just moved here from Pleasantville. That's a farm community. It's my first time in the city, and I don't know anyone at all.
Yeah, okay, look.
Before Lila Sawyer became Arnold's dream girl, she was a transfer student at PS 118. Out of jealousy, the girls at school, led by Helga, do their best to humiliate and sabotage Lila any chance they get. Later in the episode, they learn that Lila lives in a rundown apartment with her widowed father, who struggles to support Lila on his own. Things look grim when a potential employer calls Lila's father with another job rejection. Helga and the rest of the girls begin to realize that they shouldn't have been so mean to Lila. They had no idea what she was dealing with at home.
If you can find it in your heart to forgive us, maybe we could start over and be friends. What do you say? That's all I ever wanted in the first place.
Number 7, Chocolate Boy.
Yo, Chocolate Boy! You want some more chocolate?
Yeah, more chocolate. Yeah, more chocolate.
Underlining the themes of addiction and withdrawal, Chocolate Boy hits differently when you realize how dark this episode actually is. Chocolate Boy is willing to publicly humiliate and degrade himself, all for a bite of chocolate. When Wolfgang promises him a 10-pound bag of chocolate if he can go without eating it for 2 weeks, Chocolate Boy seeks Arnold's help. Arnold finds out that Chocolate Boy's addiction to chocolate stems from his abandonment issues. Apparently, Chocolate Boy would always receive chocolate from his nanny before she left him. Number 6, Weighing Harold.
He must weigh over 200 pounds.
I bet by the time he's in the 6th grade, he'll weigh over 300 pounds.
Harold overhears some cruel comments about his weight and becomes insecure about his body. He decides to go on a weight loss cruise in an attempt to lose weight. But when he comes back, it turns out that he's actually gained even more weight. Harold asks Arnold to help him get back to his original weight. Arnold reminds Harold that it doesn't matter what others think about his body. It only matters what he thinks of himself.
I can't believe it. Harold, you look fantastic.
It's like you're wasting away.
It's a complete transformation. I never thought you could be.
Number 5, Parents' Day.
Tell me the real story this time, Grandpa. I want to hear what really happened to my parents.
Oh dear. Are you sure, Arnold?
Yes, I'm sure.
Arnold lives in a boarding home with his grandparents, who've raised him since he was a baby. The Season 3 special, Parents' Day, is the first time viewers really see Arnold grapple with the fact that his parents have been absent from his life for as long as he can remember. Grandpa Phil and Grandma Gertie participate in PS 118's annual Parents' Day games, which is a sad reminder for Arnold that he knows very little about his own parents. Seeing how upset this makes Arnold, Grandpa Phil finally tells Arnold the truth. His parents disappeared on an expedition to save an indigenous tribe from extinction. It's not until the release of 2017's Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie that we get a conclusive answer as to his parents' current whereabouts.
Hey, Arnold.
Number 4. Pigeon Man.
Mr. Pigeon Man? Sir? Hi, I'm Arnold.
Arnold's messenger pigeon is noticeably sick, so he takes the bird to the mysterious Pigeon Man. According to legend, the Pigeon Man is supposedly a half-man, half-bird who lurks on the rooftop of an 88th Street building. In reality, he's just a lonely guy named Vincent who prefers the company of birds to that of people. Arnold tries to show Vincent what a normal life is like by taking him out for pizza. Sadly, Harold and a group of kids sneak into Vincent's rooftop while he's gone and trash the place. This unfortunately proves Vincent's premonitions about how hurtful people can be, but his time with Arnold is a reminder that good people do exist.
Arnold, don't be sad. You've taught me that some people can be trusted, and I'll never forget that.
Number 3. The Journal.
Grandpa, it's my dad's.
Let me see. Holy cannoli, short man, you're right!
This 2-part series finale picks up where Parents' Day left off and addresses a lot of the unanswered questions remaining after the Season 3 special. The art direction and feel of this finale is substantially different from the episodes that came before it and includes a deep dive into Arnold's past when his parents were still around. These glimpses into Arnold's early childhood show viewers who Stella and Miles truly were before their untimely disappearance.
I love every day of our lives together. I'm looking forward to living near my mom and dad and watching Arnold grow and learn more and more.
Number 2. Arnold's Christmas.
I know it's a long shot, but if I could find her and bring them together, it'd be the best Christmas gift I could give Mr. Wynn.
Arnold, it's the day before Christmas!
In one of the more emotional episodes, Arnold is trying to find a Christmas gift for Mr. Wynn, so he decides to pay him a visit. Mr. Wynn tells Arnold about his long-lost daughter, Mai, who he left with a soldier back in his home country in order to ensure her safety. Mr. Wynn has yet to reunite with Mai, so Arnold tries to find her. It seems as if Arnold has failed, that is until Mai shows up to everyone's surprise. In a tear-jerking moment, Mai and Mr. Wynn are finally reunited.
Christmas angel. Yeah, maybe.
Merry Christmas, Arnold.
Number 1. Helga on the Couch.
I love you, Arnold, and I want to marry you.
This episode serves as the origin story for Helga's love affair with Arnold. Between her life-size replica of Arnold made out of chewing gum and the many times she stalked Arnold just to gaze at him from afar, Helga's obsession is, to put it mildly, a bit extreme. Helga on the Couch reveals that Helga's obsession with Arnold started all the way back in preschool, when he was the only person to take notice of her. Her life in preschool was just as bad as it was at home, with parents that paid more attention to her perfect sister, Olga, and people who barely acknowledged her existence. In a life full of neglect from her family and peers, it was Arnold who paid attention to Helga when no one else would.
It's okay to be obsessed about them? You know, the shrines and stuff, the 3 a.m. vigils, the tantric spells.
As long as you're not hurting anyone, it sounds like an okay way to express yourself.
What do you think of our list? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.